Is wealth the accumulation of money and material possessions, or is it something more profound? Have you ever stopped to question what wealth truly means? Society often paints a picture of wealth as a vast accumulation of money, luxury cars, opulent mansions, and shiny trinkets. But is this the real essence of wealth? Or is it simply an illusion that keeps us trapped in a cycle of endless work and perpetual dissatisfaction? Let's delve into this. The common misconception is that wealth equates to the abundance of material possessions. This belief system has us chasing after the next best thing, the next pay raise, the next shiny object. We get caught in this hamster wheel of constant acquisition, believing that the more we have, the wealthier we are. But here's the paradox: the more we acquire, the more we desire. This endless cycle of acquiring and wanting, of working and desiring, breeds not satisfaction, but a constant state of discontent. We're forever chasing after an elusive state of happiness that always seems to be just out of reach. So what's missing? What's the missing piece of the puzzle that leaves us feeling empty and unfulfilled despite our seemingly wealthy lives? Perhaps it's time to redefine wealth, to shift our focus from having to being, because wealth, in its truest sense, is not about the accumulation of material possessions. It's about the quality of your experiences, the depth of your relationships, the richness of your inner life. Wealth is about being content with what you have, while striving for meaningful growth. It's about experiencing joy and fulfillment, not just in the extraordinary moments, but in the ordinary ones too. It's about living a life of purpose, of passion, of peace. So let's start questioning the traditional definition of wealth. Let's start challenging the illusion that wealth is about having more, and instead, start embracing the idea that wealth is about being more. Because at the end of the day, it's not the things we accumulate that define our wealth, but the person we become in the process. Wealth in its truest sense is not about having, it's about being. Have you ever wondered why some people work less, yet earn more? Welcome to the world of the work-wealth paradox, a concept that challenges our traditional understanding of employment and wealth generation. This paradox presents a conundrum where individuals who spend countless hours working often find themselves treading water financially rather than propelling towards the shores of wealth. Let's delve deeper into this. Imagine a world where time and wealth are two sides of the same coin. On one side, you have the hard-working individuals who trade their time for money. They believe that the more they work, the wealthier they will become. Yet they often find themselves stuck in a cycle of financial stagnation, their pockets never quite reflecting the hours they put in. On the flip side, you have those who seem to have mastered the art of working less while earning more. Their secret? They don't trade their time for money. Instead, they invest their time in creating sources of passive income, building wealth even while they sleep. This is where the work-wealth paradox becomes evident. The traditional model of employment, where time equals income, often leads to financial stagnation rather than growth. It's akin to running on a treadmill, exerting energy but not moving forward. In contrast, those who break free from this model and leverage their time differently find themselves on a path to financial growth. They invest in assets, start businesses, or create products that generate income without their constant involvement. Their time is no longer tied to their income. This switch in perspective, from trading time for money to investing time for future income, is the key that unlocks the door to wealth. It's the secret that the likes of John D. Rockefeller and other successful magnates have understood and capitalized on. So here's the takeaway. The secret to wealth is not in working more, but in working differently. It's about understanding the work-wealth paradox and using it as a stepping stone to financial freedom. Let's explore the wealth-building secret of one of the richest men in history, John D. Rockefeller. John D. Rockefeller, a name synonymous with extraordinary wealth, was not just a man of riches, but a man of wisdom. His wealth wasn't merely the product of his circumstances or luck, but was painstakingly built upon a philosophy that anyone with the right mindset can adopt. Rockefeller's wealth-building strategy was rooted in the power of passive income. While most of us spend our lives exchanging time for money, Rockefeller saw that the path to true wealth was to let your money work for you. He once said, "Do you know the only thing that gives me pleasure? It's to see my dividends coming in." This might sound simple, but it's a concept that escapes most of us. We often get caught in the cycle of earning and spending, leaving little room for our money to grow. But Rockefeller understood the magic of compound interest and the power of reinvesting his earnings. He didn't merely accumulate wealth, he multiplied it by investing wisely. He was a firm believer that opportunities come to those who are prepared, and his preparation involved constant learning, astute observation, and strategic risk-taking. He knew that every dollar spent is a dollar that could have been invested, and this isn't just about monetary wealth. Rockefeller, despite his vast fortune, valued time above all. He saw the potential to free up his time by creating multiple streams of income that required little to no daily effort on his part. This allowed him to focus on what mattered most to him: his philanthropic endeavors, his family, and his personal growth. The essence of Rockefeller's secret is to shift from a laborer's mindset where you work for money to an investor's mindset where money works for you. It's about generating passive income, investing wisely, and valuing time over money. Rockefeller understood that the key to wealth is creating streams of income that work for you. So the question is, are you ready to let your money work for you? Why are we not all Rockefellers then? What's stopping us? It's a question that's likely been gnawing at the back of your mind, hasn't it? The answer, my friends, is an urgent issue that plagues many of us. It's the lack of knowledge and the right tools to create passive income and make smart investments. It's the missing link between us and the Rockefellers of the world. You see, many of us are caught in the hamster wheel of earning and spending. We work, we earn, we spend, and then we work some more. It's a never-ending cycle that leaves little room for wealth creation. And why is that? Because most of us are not taught to make our money work for us. We go to school, learn a profession, but no one teaches us about passive income. No one teaches us how to invest wisely. No one tells us that there are ways to make money without clocking in 9 to 5. No one shows us that there is a path to wealth that doesn't involve slogging away at a job for the rest of our lives. We're conditioned to believe that hard work equals wealth. But the real secret, the one that the Rockefellers know, is that wealth comes from smart work, not just hard work. It comes from understanding the power of passive income, from knowing where and when to invest, from learning how to make your money work for you. It's an issue that affects us all, regardless of our socio-economic status, our background, or our profession. It's an issue that keeps us from reaching our full financial potential. It's an issue that keeps us from becoming the next Rockefeller. But what if we could change that? What if the secret to wealth was within your reach? Imagine a life where your income works for you, not the other way around. A life where you're not chained to a 9 to 5 grind, but instead you're free to explore, to create, to live. This isn't a fantasy. It's a reality that many have achieved through the power of passive income and smart investments. Now, let's set the record straight. There's no such thing as easy money or get-rich-quick schemes that actually work. Building a passive income stream is like planting a seed. It requires time, patience, and nurturing. But once the tree grows, it provides shade and fruits for a lifetime. So, where do you start? First, identify your resources. You might have a knack for writing, a spare room, or an eye for stocks. Each of these can be transformed into a source of passive income. Write and sell an ebook, rent out your room, or invest in a promising stock. Next, educate yourself. Knowledge is the foundation of successful investments. Understand the market trends, the risks, and the opportunities. Make informed decisions, not impulsive ones. Then, diversify your investments. Don't put all your eggs into one basket. A diverse portfolio can help cushion the blow of a poor investment decision. And finally, be patient. Wealth is not built overnight. It grows slowly, steadily, just like that seed you planted. Remember, this journey is not about amassing a fortune overnight. It's about setting up a system that allows you to live life on your terms. It's about breaking the shackles of the traditional work model and embracing a new way of earning that works for you. John D. Rockefeller once said, "Don't be afraid to give up the good to go for the great." So, dare to dream big, dare to strive for more, dare to step out of your comfort zone and chart your own path to wealth. The path to true wealth begins with a single step. Are you ready to take it?